Okay, today we're working on the Polaris 800 RZR by Peg Perego. We are going to show you how to double your ride time, and you do that by running batteries in parallel. So I have quite a few videos on this machine here. I have some headlights, I have a voltmeter with a high and low voltage that will beep if you set it to a certain deal so that the kids know when it's time to come home. But today we're looking at doubling our ride time. So how do we do that? While I'm walking, I also have a video on how to fix the pedal and, add a 24 volt charger. So anyway, basically you got two batteries, 12 volt, and they will run in series to get you 24 volt. So the main harness for the machine is here, and the negative goes to the negative of that battery, and the positive goes to the positive of that battery. And then they take this harness here and loop it from the positive of this battery to the negative of this battery. And you always want to fuse between when you add batteries, the more you add or whatever, so for safety. So that way the fuse will break if something's wrong, you won't endanger your kids. That gets us 24 volts. Now, these batteries I think are 12 amp hours. Amp hours are basically your gas tank. How long are you going to be able to ride? So even though there's two batteries, there's 12 amp hours each. These are ran in series, so you're only increasing the voltage, you're not increasing the amp hours. So 12 volts, 12 amp hours, 12 volts, 12 amp hours, ran in series, 24 volts, still 12 amp hours. So I get tired of charging these things all the time. So what I did was got two more batteries and I mounted them back in there. And all I did was put some screws down to pin them in place, and they don't move at all, no matter how hard I wiggle. I'm wiggling the whole machine. And so they're sitting in there. And I purposely put the, take my headlamp off, the posts, the battery posts way back there so they can't accidentally touch it with metal or a toy or have a spark or arc or whatever. So, let me get my headlamp back on. Hold on one second. I can look at my beer. Okay, so what you're gonna do is basically the same thing that we did here. So let's pretend these batteries are these batteries. I did the exact same thing. There's my fuse. So I connected my fuse here, which goes from this one to this one, and then all I did was run a wire from my negative of this one to the negative of this one, which is the left, and from the positive of this one to the positive of this one. So it's pretty much set up the same way, okay? This goes to the left side of that battery, this goes to the right side of that battery, and then the two are connected in the middle by this. So it's the exact same setup. You're just going over here and adding and adding. So now, two batteries in series, 24 volt, 12 amp. Two batteries in series, 24 volt, 12 amp. But now we've added them together with this wire and this wire. Now we have 24 volt plus 12 amp and 12 amp. So 24 volt and 24 amp hour. So now this machine will last twice as long as stock, just like that. Important, fuse. Make sure you got the fuses. That's pretty much it. got a lot of other videos on this machine here, so check them out.